Okay, well, welcome to our overview call, you guys. Here we go. Let's do this. I am going to share my screen with you now that we are recording. For those of you who can't hop on, and for those of you who are on, welcome. My name is Ilona Morrison, and I will be just doing a quick overview of what you're going to learn about today, which is our amazing Juice Plus product, and just sharing a little bit about my own story as well, so you can hopefully relate to some of it. So we are all about inspiring healthy living and to make a little bit of a difference in this world with one simple change. Now, this slide's always the hardest one because it's kind of the sad one. We are super unhealthy. 1 in 4 people will die of heart disease. I know that's sad. 1 in 2 women and 1 in 3 men will develop cancer. 1 in 3 will develop diabetes by 2050. And 1 in 5 children is obese, which is really, really scary. And some of these numbers are actually not even right up to date. They're like 2016 and before. So I'm sure these have changed even now. And our children are more harmed by poor diet than they are to drugs, alcohol, and tobacco combined, which is not a good thing. Environmental toxins are increasing as well. With that, example of our pollution, the water contaminants, prescriptions, chemicals, pesticides, all the skincare products we're putting on, the hair care products, and plastics. And our food quality with that is also decreasing. So more than 50% of what Americans eat is actually processed. There's preservatives and emulsifiers and flavor enhancers, synthetic vitamins, growth hormones, genetically modified ingredients, trans fats. There's definitely less nutrition. There's pesticides and artificial coloring. So broccoli could lose between 50 to 80% of its key nutrients before you actually purchase it. How sad is that? What can we do to be healthier? So there's a whole bunch of stuff we can do. Mainly we can exercise more, and it doesn't have to be like vigorous exercise. It could be going for a walk, could be running stairs. You can sleep 7 to 8 hours. That's amazing. If you're sleeping less, maybe bump that up a bit. You can manage stress by maybe doing some yoga, some meditation, can drink more water, use safer cleaning products, and eat real food. So let's focus on fruits and vegetables. Experts agree that most diseases are preventable with good nutrition. I'm sure most of you guys can agree with that too. And there's oxidative stress as well, and what the benefits of antioxidants are. So the bad news is that oxidative stress causes aging and disease, which you can see in this beautiful apple. But the good news is antioxidants, and now I can't read it because you guys are in my way, so hold on. There we go. Now I can actually see it. Antioxidants in fruits and veggies protect the cells from oxidative stress. So once we put lemon on it, see how beautiful the apple is now? That's kind of what happens to our skin as well. So that's why the news is it isn't that fruits and veggies are good for you. It's that they're so good for you that they could actually save your life. So we need between 7 to 13 servings of fruits and veggies every single day. And if you're an athlete or you have an athlete in your household, they need to actually eat even more. So why so many? It's because the produce is picked before nutrition fully develops. So you can see the green bananas, right? You put them on your counter and they're still green for a few days. It's transported thousands of miles to get to us, especially if you live here in cold Canada. 90% of Americans can't eat enough fruits and veggies. They just can't, and they don't, and they won't for whatever reason. And we don't get enough variety from the rainbow. So we tend to eat the same 4 to 5 different veggies and fruits. You can agree, right? We usually buy apples, bananas, oranges, and then maybe like a strawberry or something, right? So we tend to eat the same fruits and vegetables. Now let's talk about multivitamins, because a lot of people think, okay, well, I'm not eating those. Let me get my nutrients through multivitamins to help me, kind of offset what I should be eating. Now, the difference between multivitamin versus whole food is a multivitamin has usually like a label, and real food does not have a label. So 70% of Americans are trying to fill the gap with a multivitamin. 70%, you guys. A multivitamin has a few isolated nutrients. An apple has approximately 10,000 phytonutrients working in synergy. And research shows that isolated vitamins may do more harm than actual good. So if we would label this apple, it would be pages and pages of phytonutrients. So there's lots of resources that we can give you to, for a healthier life. There's personalized support. We do a lot of fun, healthy events live and even in person. Before COVID, we were doing a lot online now, but usually in person as well. There's lots of accountability groups. We have an amazing Facebook group called Design Your Sweet Life. That is all about inspiring each other. There's healthy recipes, workouts, really, really cool group to be a part of. If you're not part of it, whoever invited you, ask them and they'll add you in. There's educational tools. We have ebooks and webinars, and lots of recipe books too, which is cool because if you want to try something new or go more plant-based, we have those for you. So now this is me, my family. So as I said, my name is Ilona, and that's my husband, John. My daughter and son, they're almost 14 and 11, so they're growing up like weeds. And my health journey kind of started 5.5 years ago when I was just a tired mom. And you don't have to be mom to be tired. You can be single and still be tired, but I was just really tired. And I noticed that I was not fueling my body with proper food. So I needed to make a change. I was constipated. I would go like 4 days without going to the bathroom. I know a lot of people are like, why do you have to talk about that? But so important because we're eating, but if it's not coming out, that's you're just full of toxins. And I was feeling the toxic load in my body. I was really bloated. I was exhausted. I relied on caffeine and an afternoon nap every day. And that was the normal for me. And I thought in my 30s, I'm not supposed to feel like this. This is not normal. My workouts were terrible. I would work out and I shouldn't say my workouts were terrible. The recovery from my workout was terrible. And I just was like, why am I working out if I feel this bad and it takes me 3 days to recover? I was kind of like in a hamster wheel, but not going anywhere. And then I was introduced to the Shred program, which some of you know it. Some of you are doing it right now. We are starting our Shred October 5th. We do it every month for 10 days. And my friend showed it to me and I was like, this makes sense to me. I can eat because I don't like programs where I'm limited to eating. I can eat. We're adding in lots of whole foods. We're adding in some mindfulness. We're going to bed earlier and we're removing a ton of toxic foods that are not serving us. So that program really kickstarted my health about 5.5 years ago. And I've been able to keep it off and stick with it and utilize some of the tools that I learned, which is amazing. Because if you're not learning a new lifestyle, then you're never going to go with it. You're just not going to continue on. So that for me was huge. My kids actually have been on the Kids Choose for almost 10 years. Yes, you heard it. 10 years they've been taking these gummies every single day. And as a mom, I was like, oh, I don't need these. The kids need it. We're on one income. But finally, 5 years ago, I was like, you know what? It's my turn. Like, mama needs this too. And that made a huge difference. And I've been able to impact many, many hundreds and thousands of lives and have an amazing team of girls who, we just inspire other people to get healthy by posting recipes and working out. And it made a huge difference for me. So now let's get to the good part. What is Juice Plus? So Juice Plus adds a nutrition of over 30 fruits, veggies, and berries to your diet. These are whole foods that are harvested at the peak of ripeness, so the nutrition is still intact. And the produce isn't pulverized, almost like grounded up, including the skin, stem, pit, and seed. It's not juiced, like when you usually juice something and then you get rid of the yummy skin. We dry it into powders at low temperatures to preserve the nutrition. And we put it into a little vegan capsule for you. So these are plant powders that are put into capsules, vegan capsules that are easy to swallow, or into a chewable for people like me who do not like swallowing capsules. There's also full spectrum omega blend that uses omega rich things like algae, berries, and seeds instead of the fish. So, you can make one simple change just by adding these varieties in. You can see them all. I'm not going to read them all to you, but there's 30 varieties just in those little capsules, which are, things like artichokes and pomegranate and elderberries and black currants and bilberries and beets and cabbage and, kale and prunes and mangoes. You don't eat those every single day, but this allows you to get that into your body. Now, the omegas that I mentioned are super cool because this is one of a kind where we actually stopped harming the fish and extracting the oils out of the fish to get the omegas out of the fish, because they don't actually have any omegas. It's the algae that they eat, and then we take it out of the fish. So who knows what other toxins we're getting into our body when we're doing that. But this way, we're not doing that. We've skipped the fish and went straight to the algae, the sea buckthorn berry oil. There's pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, safflower seed oil, and raspberry seed oil. So fatty omegas, also, they support your heart, brain, joint, skin, and eyes. So it's 100% plant-based, pure and sustainable, full spectrum omega. It's cold pressed to preserve the oils and then put into a vegan capsule for us to take. Then we also have our amazing complete shakes. I know these are my breakfast every day. Since I started 5.5 years ago, I do not go a day without it. Even when I travel, these always come with me. They're vegan, they're made with non-GMO ingredients, gluten and dairy-free, 13 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber. They're low glycemic, which helps you stabilize, that blood sugar so that it's stable all day. It has yummy things like broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts, alfalfa sprouts, chickpea powder, millet, quinoa, amaranth, pea protein, rice protein, water washed non-GMO soy, mushrooms. And I know a lot of people have heard some, not so good things about soy. And there's just a little verbiage about that. The safety of soy depends on the source. The whole soybean, minimally processed, as found in Juice Plus Complete, provides the best and most balanced defense against disease. So just so you know, if you have an issue with soy, this is minimally processed and it's just an amazing plant. But what we do to it here in North America sometimes makes it not so good. So bridging the gap, here we go. What you probably eat, or not maybe you, but some people that or some days when we're having a bad day, and what you should be eating on the right, those amazing, colorful, rainbow, yummy fruits and veg. So what we do is we help you bridge that gap. Why is it unique? Number one, it's just food. It's not a multivitamin. So we get the same label. I have it right here. We get the exact same label as a bag of frozen broccoli. It's got a food label, not a supplement label, not a vitamin label. It's made with non-GMO ingredients, vegan, kosher, dairy, and gluten-free. Number two, it's NSF certified by a third party that comes on and checks our farms. There's never any contaminants, chemicals, anything found in our soils. What's on the label is exactly what's in it. And NSF certification is also something that athletes need to have on their products to use it, so that they can participate in the Olympic Games and stuff. So if it's NSF certified, they're allowed to take it. So our product is perfectly safe for them to take, which is great. Number three, it's the most researched brand name nutritional product in the world. If you ask Siri, she will tell you this. Over 35 plus peer-reviewed published clinical studies up to date, and always some in the works. So if you are a science geek and you want to learn all about those studies, we can send those over to you. Juice Plus is not about treating or curing any specific condition or disease. I just want to make that clear. It can definitely help with things, but it's not here to cure any condition. It's simply healthful plant-based nutrition. It's highly concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch, and it's supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research, which is super cool. Now, the gold standard research that we have has been done at leading hospitals and universities all over the world. I'm not going to read them all off to you, but it's all over the world, exactly what it says, like in Australia, in Austria, and Florida, and Japan, and England, Germany, Austria, Italy, Netherlands. So many cool people wanted to look at our studies, and they're done on humans through blood tests over 4 months. The research results, this is what it showed, is that contributes to cardiovascular wellness. It supports a healthy inflammatory response, supports quality of life, healthy cholesterol, LDL, and triglyceride metabolism. It supports healthy lung function, healthy hair and skin and gums, supports the immune system, helps maintain a healthy DNA. It reduces oxidative stress, and it's fully absorbed by the body. And Dr. Richard Du Bois says there's nothing else available any place in the world, with or without a prescription, that has been clinical proven to do what Juice Plus has been proven to do. So that's really cool of him to say that. Research shows that, actually, I'll talk to you guys first about the healthy starts for families. If you decide, you know what, I really want to get started on these capsules or the gummies for myself, you can sponsor a child age 4 all the way to 18, or college, university student, to get the gummies or their capsules, whatever they choose, their product for free. They get it for free. That's like over $2,000 worth of product over 4 years that they're allowed to have with your order. So as long as you continue, that child will continuously get theirs free. So what the research has found, because we have 1.5 million kids on this study already over the past 20 years, this is what the research shows is After beginning the Family Healthy Study, parents reported the following about their children. 60% were missing fewer days of school. That's huge. 56% were taking fewer over-the-counter or prescription drugs. 71% were drinking more water. Let's even just celebrate that, right? 66% were visiting the doctor less. 71% were consuming less fast foods or soft drinks. And 61% were actually eating more fruits and vegetables. That's huge. I know that when you get that into your body, you start craving more fruits and veggies. Now, another way we can get more fruits and veggies into our body is to grow our own food. I know that's not easy when you live in a condo or you're elderly or you don't want to be bending down and weeding and working hard in your garden. Or maybe you live in Canada and we can't garden anymore. You know, the gardening season's like 4 or 5 months, sometimes 6 depending. But with these guys, they're called the Tower Garden. You can grow indoors, outdoors. It uses 98% less water. It recycles the water, which is super cool for the environment. It uses 90% less space. I usually just say to people, move a chair out of the corner and you can replace it with up to 28 different plants you can grow. It gives you 30% more yield. It grows 3 times faster and it's safe and nutritious for the family. My kids actually just eat off of it. I just had some strawberries off of mine. I still have some outside. The lights are gonna go on it very soon and I'm gonna be bringing it indoors for winter gardening. So these are super cool. And then the Shred 10 program that I talked to you guys about, all we do is we take our amazing products I talked about and we combine them. We add 1 to 2 shakes a day to replace 1 or 2 of your worst meals. Maybe you don't have breakfast. You can add a shake in. Maybe you don't really like having dinner. Maybe you get home late at night and everybody's already had dinner and you don't want to eat a heavy meal. You can have a shake for your dinner because it is a full, complete meal. It's not just a protein shake. And then we add in the capsules. So that gives you another 30 varieties of fruits and veg. And then we follow 10 easy guidelines. There's group coaching available. There's free resources like cookbooks. There's lots of support. And sometimes it could even be fun because, I mean, every time we have our shred, it's so fun to get together and encourage each other and help each other work out. Or, you know, if you're having a hard time with coffee, we give you alternatives. How do we reduce it? And what we do is we shred the food toxins and habits that are really not serving us so we can have a whole food detox and be the best version of ourselves. Now, don't let that scare you. That doesn't mean you have to do everything to do with the shred. You can start slowly and we can work with you. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have 4 coffees a day, like I can't just give up coffee cold turkey, we can work with you on that. So make sure whoever invited you, you can ask them all the questions and we can give you full support, whatever that looks like for you. I jumped in both feet, but you don't have to do that if you're not ready to do that. So this sheet's kind of cool. It's not about being skinny, it's about being healthy. So here we're talking about a fact that fat cells surround toxins to prevent them from harming vital organs. So here's just, I'm not going to go over this slide, but there's dieting or over exercising. You can see the top. The impurities are in your body. Then you burn fat with diet and exercise. Without proper nutrition, it stresses the body. You start to look skinny, but then you rebound. And then you start back where you started exactly. Where if you're cleansing, all the stored fat and toxins are removed through the vital organs while still protecting them. And then you're cleansing, you're giving your body the proper nutrients it needs to succeed, and you're literally shredding the fat so that you can have a better overall health and you don't rebound. So that's kind of what I've been doing for the past 5.5 years, which is super cool. Now, I know you're probably thinking, like, is this stuff affordable? It sounds amazing. Totally affordable. This is Canadian pricing. And it does not include taxes because each province kind of has different taxes, but it does include shipping. So for $3.33 per day or $100 a month, you can start on the 3 blend. That gives you 30 vine-ripened fruits, veggies, and antioxidant berries. Okay, $3 a day. You see the coffee on the right there for $4. Maybe you don't have one every day, but maybe you're grabbing something else out and about, so you can replace that. Plus, with that, you get your order for your kids for free as long as they're 4 and up. All you pay for is the shipping of the free product. And then the shakes are very similar. They're $3.25 a serving. What can you even buy for $3.25? Not even a coffee, a fancy Starbucks coffee. And then the omegas are $1.29 per day. And the person that invited you on here, you guys can definitely talk about, you know, options of where you want to get started. But definitely totally affordable for your family. Now we invite you to join us. Number one, you can just become a Juice Plus customer, kind of like I was for some years. Number two is you can become a partner and share Juice Plus with 3 to 5 other people. Maybe your people that are super close to you, your mom, your dad, your best friend. Or number three is you want to actually earn some extra income. Maybe you're looking for something on the side of your full-time job right now. Maybe you were let go from your job. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I want to contribute something to the household, or I want a community to belong to. We have that for you. So yeah, we just share the gift with other people. Now, to join our mission, what it is, our mission is to inspire healthy living around the world. And that's exactly what we do. We're in over 26 different countries, and we just opened up Mexico too, which is fantastic. So we're literally all over the world. For over 50 years, this company's been around, and the founder and president is Jay Martin, and he's still around till this day, which is super cool. So since 1970, our mission has been to inspire healthy living around the world and to build a stable and lasting company that helps as many people as possible realize their dreams. Every time I read that, it just gives me like a warm, fuzzy feeling. Now, the core beliefs of the Juice Plus company is longevity, authenticity, quality, community, simplicity, and approachability. Our product is unique. I already told you guys it's NSF certified, food label, most researched brand name nutritional product in the world. It's recommended by many doctors, chiropractors, physiotherapists, nutritionists all over the world. Largest selling nutritional product of its kind, and it's free for kids, like I told you guys, or teens or college students. And our mission is unique. Like I said, it was founded in 1970s in over 20, now it's 26 countries. Wellness industry, over 15 billion sales since inception. And our business model is unique. So to sign up, it's $52 per year. It's kind of like a Costco membership, except it's not $150, it's only $52. And you earn back a rebate on your product. And then also, obviously, not just your own, but the people that you share with, and you start creating a nice income from home while you're helping others. And you can work from anywhere as long as you have a phone, or you have Wi-Fi, or you have your data on. You can work even at the beach in Mexico. How amazing. Small focused product line. You saw all of our products. We only have 5. I showed them all to you. It's a consumable product, which is really cool because that means that people are eating it every day. Therefore, you get paid every single month and people keep reordering. This could be a supplemental income for people. You don't have to carry inventory. It's not like we make you buy $1,000 worth of product, go sell out of your garage. Juice Plus does all of that for us. They store the product, they make the product, then they ship it directly from their warehouse to the consumer, the customer, that you then get paid on it, which is amazing. So there's low overhead, no inventory. There's a business website and support. Commission levels are always permanent. So once you get promoted, you never get demoted. And I think the best one that they missed on here is that there's no startup cost. You don't need to, or like a startup kit. You don't have to buy like a $200 startup kit to get started, which is really nice. And at upper leadership levels, there's a business investment bonus and a full benefits package, which is medical insurance, dental, vision, life insurance, long-term disability, chiropractic, massage, family tuition reimbursement for each of your children, and a monthly expense allowance. So I think I've told you guys already to pretty much this, so we don't have to go through that, but we do give you mentoring, which is really awesome. There's a really easy system that you can follow, and we really hold your hand and help you on this journey with us. The Juice Plus company also gives back. We are always the title sponsor for the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon weekend. The Juice Plus company also donates a Tower Garden to every Boys and Girls Club in North America. We want to teach these kids where their food comes from and teach them all year round, not just in those 4 months that they're not even sometimes in school, right? Because their parents are home for the summer or whatnot. So we teach them all year. And Juice Plus company is also donating 10 million complete, those are the shakes, meals, through the Volunteers of America and Children's Hunger Fund. So what we do is we share and change lives. We share as you live. So something like, I found a simple way to flood my body with over 30 whole foods every day. You share it on social media, you build a following, people start loving and trusting you and asking you questions. What is that you're sharing all the time about? And then we share videos with them. We have lots of health videos done by healthcare professionals that talk about, immune function, different things, you know, that can happen in your bodies. And we share those with people. So, and the cool thing is that the amount of your Juice Plus earnings is a direct reflection of the number of people that you are helping. So if your paycheck is little, you're only helping a small group of people. And when it's big, you know that you're impacting many, many lives. So we can't make any income claims. It's not for everybody, but anybody can do it. The harder and smarter you work, the more money you can earn. And why our partners love this opportunity. So this lady here says there's a community of like-minded people who support me. I get paid to share my story, be myself, and connect with people in a real way. I'm partnering with a 50-year-old company that is both stable and innovative. I get to stay at home and be a stay-at-home parent and contribute to our household income. And I found an exciting new career, and all the tools for success are available to me. So we invite you to join us, whether it's, you know, make a difference. Maybe you think, oh my gosh, you know what, this business could actually help me make a big difference. If I could earn another $1,000 a month, I can maybe give that money back to my favorite charity, and I can help people. Maybe you can give a tower garden to a friend, or who knows, maybe it can cover car payment, right? Or maybe your grocery bill, especially right now during these crazy times where it's really uncertain of what's going to happen. It's good to have that extra side income. Maybe you want to enjoy more time and have financial options, or maybe you want to give back. Maybe you want to give back. So that's kind of what I have for you guys. Steph, you can, I'm going to stop sharing. You can stop the recording. Thank you for joining me tonight. And I wanted to just kind of open up the lines